Today is going to be the final episode of Season 3, and we're going to do things a little bit differently. We are going to come back after every single game, and we are also going to have a couple of live matches as well. First up, we have just played our Winter Third game, 9th place. We win 3-1 Montiel and Sene with the goals. Basel drawing with Servette, Lugano beating St. Gallen, which means top of the table on goal difference with a game in hand. We are now going to go forward to the other side of the next match, which is Young Boys, which is going to be a tough match. But looking at it here, St. Gallen, the penultimate game of the season, is going to be a massive decider for our season. Let's go forward, let's play Young Boys and see how we get on, and importantly, how Basel and St. Gallen get on as well. In fact, we won't see how St. Gallen and Basel get on because this was our game in hand, and this is 3 more points in the bag. 32 games played, 6, I think, maybe 5 left to play of the season. 3 points clear at the top, 7 points clear of third place. It is looking more and more likely that we are going to finish in the top 2 at the moment. Next up is Servette, and I think that's in about 3 days' time, so we might need to rest some players. Well, that's a slight hiccup in the road. A 3-1 defeat at home against Servette. Servette are a team who have caused us problems in the past. I mean, when you see the teams that we've lost against, Servette, Basel, St. Gallen and Young Boys, you kind of expect that Lausanne might come back to bite us. Although Servette are down in 7th. They're not particularly good. We need to go forward because I believe St. Gallen and Basel might be playing on the Sunday. They are playing on the Sunday. What did they do? What did they get up to? What happened? We're still top of the table, so that's a good sign. What did they do? It was a 2-0 win for Basel and a 1-1 draw for St. Gallen, which means we are still 2 points clear at the top, 4 points clear of Basel. We are getting towards the end of the season. There are 3 games left to play. We're going to come back the other side of the Lausanne game. We will have St. Gallen and Lugano on camera because I feel like it's not going to be decided but by the time we hit the Lausanne game. So, last episode when we drew 0-0 with Schaffhausen and we got annoyed? St. Gallen have done the same thing. We have beaten Lausanne thanks to a 90th minute or 87th minute penalty from Christian Herk. We are top of the table, 4 points clear, 2 games left to play. We are up against St. Gallen. If we win, we are not necessarily... Are we crowned champions? Not necessarily. Yes, we are. If we beat St. Gallen, we will be champions. If we lose, St. Gallen will close the gap and we still have to do something in the final game of the season, which is against Lugano, a team in 6th, so they're not a terrible team. And we do have some injury problems. Yes, they're all orange for the most part. However, we are playing St. Gallen in 3 days' time. So we are probably going to be missing Aragoni, Sipot, Raffia for sure. Gilomano might be back. It's pushing it. It is cutting it fine. We need Aragonia because we literally don't have a right back. I might have also signed ourselves a brand new goalkeeper for next season. It's Gavin Bazunu on a free transfer. This is a ridiculously good signing if you ask me. He's 22. He's not Swiss. You've probably spotted that one very quickly, to be honest. So that could be an issue. We've also agreed to sign a Japanese left-back called Ko Ichikawa, who I think is going to be absolutely superb for us. He can play as a right-back, but he is left-footed. We need a right-back. And we might have spent £3 million on Brenner. We've got a problem with non-Swiss players, or non-EU players, to be honest. Next summer is going to be a big clear-out because we are bringing in far too many better footballers than what we currently have, and we literally can't register half of them. So next summer, expect a clear-out. Only one fitness concern for us, and that is Alan Aragoni, our right-back, but we don't have a choice. We have to play him. It is a title decider. This is literally a title decider. A defeat doesn't rule us out, but a win will crown us champions. If we lose and Basel also win, they will be on 70 points. We will be on 71, and we just have to better their result or equal their result on the final day of the season. Both of them, by the way. But otherwise, if we win here, it does not matter. We will be crowned champions of Switzerland for a 2nd season in a row. 15 minutes on the clock. Amaran to Gelmi. Toma flicks his head forward. Herk finds Sene. Left-hand side is Schmid. He's going to go for a run. Stops and gets tackled by Von Moos. And now a possible counter-attack. St. Gallen. Schmid's in on goal. and he's blazed it over the bar. Why is there a flare in the crowd, guys? I guess we're on the continent, anything goes. Aragoni playing is a risk, isn't it? His fitness is awful. He's only been playing for 30 minutes, and he's ready to come off. We're going to push him to half-time, but that's a terrible decision. I think Aragoni's season might be over, and this match so far is a bit boring, isn't it? It is 0-0 at half-time, not a single shot on target. We have to be better in front of goal. That was a good team talk. Well done, Stuart. We are going to do... What do we do here? Petar Pusic is playing right back. Fully aware he's not a right back, but he's done it before. He's played here before. He can kind of play there. He's our best player currently, technically on the pitch. It's a risk. Kai Sipot is coming on as a left winger, which we know he can do that job quite nicely. We are struggling, though. We are struggling performance-wise. Lots of 6-4s, 5s, and 6-3s, in fact, through Han and Sene. Castanos is in on goal, and Castanos makes it 1-0 to St. Gallen. We are going to the final game of the season. Do you know what would be absolutely lovely? Is if St. Gallen were playing Basel. That would be magical, because if that ends up being a draw, it doesn't really matter what happens in the final game of the season, because our goal difference is superior. Von Moos has the ball for St. Gallen, 53rd minute, goes off towards the right-hand side. Sene can steal that ball away, plays it calmly to Schmid. Now Amaran inside our own penalty area, all the way back to Gelmi. Kick over the halfway line. Nope, doesn't even make it. Sene, big lump upfield, finds Han. Can the North Korean do anything from this? He's taken a touch. That's a superb block, but it's not going to be enough. And Han, Kwang Song makes it 1-1 in the 54th minute. I don't know what this means if we draw. I can't remember. If we draw, I think they can still technically catch us up, but we basically, as long as we don't lose, we should be fine. Quintilla, Toma with a very good slide tackle, but straight to Nuhu. Now Fazili plays it forward. Castanos, the goal scorer. Loads and loads of space for Castanos. Ball forward to Von Moos. And an immediate response from St. Gallen. It is 2-1. We are having a bit of a shocker, aren't we? We are having a bit of a shocker here. We've had one shot on target and we scored it, and that's it. So what do we do? Schmid's having an awful game. Hefty's going to come on as our left back. Do we do Montiel off for Gillemano? I think we do. Pusic's free kick to Sipot to Toma. Pusic is making a run. Can Romagna find him? Gillemano instead. Herc, Sipot on the right-hand side. Pusic behind him. He's going to keep going forward. Plays it backwards. Does. Finds Petar Pusic, the makeshift right back. Sipot crosses it. Hands there. Can't get his shot away. Sene to Herc. Back to Toma. Herc again. Petar Pusic through ball. Hands not going to quite get there. And Ziggy can hold on. We've had one shot on target out of 10. How are we not getting our shots on target? In the final 10 minutes, we have a free kick in a very good position. Petar Pusic is going to take it left-footed. He's curled it wide. This is not the performance you need when you are chasing the title. 5 minutes of injury time. We've done one sub all match, or 2 subs technically, and it's not been good enough. It's not a good performance. Oh, we did 3 subs. We should have got something out of that game. Strikers, what is going on? So, that means it goes down to the final game of the season. There is 1 point between us and St. Gallen. Potentially Basel can also join the race. And Basel's goal difference is potentially better than ours. If they win their game in hand 2-0, they will have a better goal difference. That's a problem. And that is Aragoni's season done. Aragoni's season is finished. So in 11 days when we play Lugano, we don't have a right back. Pusic is probably going to be our right back. We also don't have Christian Herc, which isn't too much of a problem because we've got plenty of central midfielders. It's the final game of the season and we are playing Lugano. Basel play St. Gallen. You cannot make this up. Basel play St. Gallen. If we draw, we probably won't be champions. We kind of have to win here. We kind of have to win. If we win, it is irrelevant what happens. If Basel and St. Gallen draw, we need to get at least 1 goal. We can't draw. We cannot draw. We actually have to win. We actually have to win this game. I initially thought Basel playing St. Gallen would be good for us, but now looking at the maths, that's terrible for us. Because if Basel win, we have to win. If St. Gallen win, we have to win. If they draw, we have to win. We have to win the game. I thought we could have drawn. We actually have to win this game, otherwise Basel will be champions. Because of the injury to Aragoni, we are playing Petar Pusic at right back. It's a risk. We also have Hamza Rafia back from injury. He can only play 45 minutes, so he's starting on the bench for this one. The worrying thing, Lugano are top in form. They are the top team when it comes to form at the moment, which is not good because we aren't doing particularly well when it comes to form. Schmid with the ball to Montiel. Bernard forward finds Kai Sippot, and Kai Sippot has taken the lead. 9 minutes on the clock. We are champions right now. It can all change. I was about to say we need to keep an eye on what Basel and St. Gallen are doing, but it's irrelevant. We know it's irrelevant. We have to win. Goal kick for Lugano over the halfway line. I believe St. Gallen have taken the lead against Basel as well. Sippot to Montiel. Plays it back to Petar Pusic. Across to Toma. Forward to Montiel. Now Sippot. Pusic is making a run. This is what I want Pusic to be doing as that right back. I don't need him defending right now. I need him going forward. Sippot's cross. Sene's at the back. It's a superb save. How has he not scored the follow-up? Has he rattled the bar and it's gone off for a goal kick? He has. That's not even possible. I mean, it is possible because it just happened, but still. Pusic with the ball in the penalty area. Goes for a mazy run for some reason, the wrong way. Montiel has a shot, can't manage it. Schmid controls it, he goes for an effort. Rinne, the goalkeeper's save, was questionable at best. Pusic is going to take the corner towards Han at the back. Doesn't go anywhere near him. Sene needs to pick up the pieces and get it back to Pusic and does so. That's a clever ball. We don't see any more of the highlight. And then we're straight into another one. Pusic to Sippot, the goal scorer. Pusic again. Go down the left-hand side, apparently. I was going to say go down the right. Montiel, Pusic with some space. Keeps going into the penalty area. 3-4-5 in the box. His cross is poor. Sippot gets this now. Toma lumps it forward. Sene's there. First time shot from Sene. It's not going to count. He's offside. VAR is checking. If it counts, that's good. It's counted. It's actually counted. Oh my word. We are 2-0 up. It is not... I'm not going to say it's impossible to throw it away, but we are definitely in the driving seat at the moment. And they're dropping down to 10 men momentarily as we have a highlight. Pusic with the throw to Sippot, to Montiel, into the penalty area. Tries to get some space, can't get his shot away. Sene to Toma. I thought he was going to go for a rocket. Pusic into the area. Cross-field ball finds Schmid, the opposite fullback. Schmid's going to try and get down the line and maybe whip across in. He does. Sippot's there at the back. Finds Han. And Han puts that ball away, but he's going to be offside as well. I don't think Han was offside. If anyone, it's going to be Sippot. Because I think Han came from behind. The goal's been disallowed. Sippot was offside. Half time then. We are currently going to be crowned champions of Switzerland again. But I want more. I want to put this tie behind any shadow of a doubt. I want to win the league comfortably, confidently. I want to win 4 or 5-0 here. Lugano with a chance in the second half. It's almost an hour on the clock. Carassa could be his name. Rueg is there, and Kevin Rueg gets his first goal of the season on the final day. It's 2-1. Oh, this is a concern. Has their manager had a blinder of a team talk? And they've come out in the second half completely, like, all guns blazing. Basel have taken the lead against St. Gallen as well. Sene with the ball, which means St. Gallen are going to finish third. A team that have been top of the table for the majority of the season might be finishing third. Gelmi to Romagna. Now Toma, ball forward. Schmid can control it. No, he doesn't. First time pass. Han spins, goes for goal. And we might have just seen goal of the season there. 73 minutes on the clock. Han with an absolute bullet of a shot from well outside the area. It's 3-1. We've got our 2-goal advantage again. Look at that spin. Cracking finish from the North Korean, left-footed as well, into the top corner. That could be the goal that seals it. We are going to do some changes. Pusic is going to come off because obviously he is injured. I don't even know who to put on as a right back. This is weird. We're going to go for Montiel. He definitely can't do it. He's got 4 tackling, but it's fine. We want him for his ability to go forward, and then we can put Hamza Rafia coming on in the shadow striker position. We can also probably do Sippot coming off as well. We don't have a lot of wingers, do we? Vlap can come on, and then we can do that? Sure. Final 15 or final 12 minutes of the game. Jura's going to go for a run and plays it all the way back to Rinne in goal. St. Gallen have equalised as well against Basel. Danguiri makes it 3-2. If we throw this away because Gelmi's having a shocker, I'm selling him in the summer. 5 minutes of injury time. 5 minutes of injury time. Basel have taken the lead again against St. Gallen. No. Do not do this. Corner comes in. You are joking. You are absolutely joking. If that counts, which it will, Basel are champions and we finish second. Highlight straight after the goal. Oh my word. Go very attacking. Do something. Bernard to Han. We've got 30 seconds. We have 30 seconds to try and steal a goal. Montiel, first time cross, finds Raffia. That was the chance. That was the chance. The highlight's carried on as well. The highlight has carried on. It's gone off for a throw. That's it. Oh my word, we've thrown it away. I cannot believe that we have thrown that away in the 94th minute. The 94th minute of the season, the final minute of the season, we have lost the title. If we held on for one more minute, we would have won that. Gelmy's getting sold. Gelmy's getting sold. We've got Gavin Bazunu coming in the summer. Gelmy, you're off, mate. I'm throwing a water bottle. I don't care if people get annoyed. Gelmy, I'm throwing one directly at your face. Awful. Thrashed arms. Is that angry? Aggressively. Awful. I'm selling you. We've qualified for the Champions League, which is, I guess that's a silver lining. But how have we thrown that away? How have we thrown that away? Gelmy is getting transfer listed right now. I can't believe I'm doing this, but he's gone. He's off. He's been such a superstar for the past season, or past 2 seasons really, this year and last year. He's been absolutely great. 30 clean sheets in 70 league games. That's ridiculous. And he's just cost us the title. I'm going to fine him as well. 2 weeks' wages. I don't care, mate. You're dead to me. We are going to finish off with the end of season review, and I'm not in a good mood right now, honestly. I'm not in a good mood. Signing of the season is Peter Amaran. Fair enough. He got 10 games, 7.1 average rating. Not bad. Jamie Cumming, I'm probably going to look at selling you in the summer as well, which is kind of disappointing because you're a good keeper. Montiel's been superb. 14 goals, 10 assists. That is way more than I expected from him. Gilles came in because he was Swiss. Toma came in because he was Swiss. Bernard actually played a lot more games than I thought he would, and I'm happy with him. Noah Lucy didn't. Actually did. He played quite a lot as well, didn't he? Also, because he's Swiss. Vlap's off in the summer, hopefully. He needs to move on because we don't really play him enough, in my opinion. Hefty came in because he's Swiss. Mamana is going to hopefully be good next year. He's played 2 cup games and was awful. And Tom Mackay could be a legend. We don't know yet. I hate it. I absolutely hate looking at this. The lowest we've been all season is 4th. The lowest St. Gallen have been all season is 3rd. The lowest... Basel, look at this. They literally became top of the league once after 94 minutes of football in our game. Team of the season then, Gelmy in goal, obviously, because he was our only goalkeeper, really. Aragoni, he is superb. He is our best player, in my opinion. But he just doesn't... He's got no backup. If he gets injured, we're done for in the right-back position, which is why, obviously, you've seen Pusic has played there quite a lot of times. And the fans do agree with me as well that Alan Aragoni is the player of the season. Sipot, young player. Amaran signing. Goal of the season goes to Samuel Vock, by the way, who scored in, I think, is a Swiss Cup game, 16 years of age. We might have a look at that, actually. Han gets top goal scorer again. He has scored a lot of goals for us in 3 seasons. His first season wasn't the best, but then 16 and 17 in his next 2 seasons is actually very, very good. Raffia with 11 assists. That is nice to see. And Bastian Toma loves a yellow card, but never a red. Well, that is going to do it for Season 3, and I'm not happy. I'm not happy at all. In the summer, there is going to be a massive clear out of players. You've seen, if we have a look at my squad very quickly, anyone who is not Swiss probably is on the transfer list. So we've only got, that is our selection of Swiss players. Everyone else is up for grabs to potentially leave the club, because we need homegrown players, we need basically Swiss players. We've got too many non-European players as well. Mamana is one, obviously Mackay is one. Amaran's good. Han is non-European. Sene is non-European, so there's a few players as well that kind of go against us when it comes to registrations. And as you've already seen as well, we do have quite a lot of new faces joining in the summer. Quite a few of those are also non-European. The summer's going to be busy. It's going to be busy, but next season we are hopefully going to be winning the league and doing well in the Champions League as well. Before we finish, let's finish on a high. let's take a look at the coefficients for Switzerland then for the season. A 35.975 is what we're going to go up to, which is going to put us into 11th place. Puts us into 11th place, which means we will have 2 teams in the Champions League almost in. This one here, I believe, is almost into the group stages. Just 1 qualifying round to go. They've got 2 to go to get into the group stages. They've only got 1 to go to get into the Europa League, 1 to get into Europa League 2, and 2 to get into Europa League 2. So we've got a lot more teams going to be joining, or not even joining, going to be getting very close to playing European football within, I think, not next season, the season after. We then need to have another big year. Looking at the coefficients as well, we're losing a 6.4. So we need to do as good as the current season or last season in order to make a decent enough improvement to propel us up those coefficients. But that's going to do it. Thank you very much for watching. If you did enjoy, do please remember to leave a like, subscribe to the channel if you are new, and I'll be back with Season 4. Thanks for watching.